Er, Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Anybody who's over 50, but it's also geared towards people who are going to be over 50 someday. I just want to say thank you for joining me. Please. And like, subscribe, and share my videos if you like them. Tell your friends if you like them. Come back to watch another time if you like them. And let's get started with today's video. Thank you. What are you doing, Lulu? What are you doing? You're on this big tire. Be careful. Anyways, today I'm going to do a video on a topic that's very important to me. And this topic is important to me because this is something I went through about a year and a half ago. Hello everybody. I am doing this video because I am completely exhausted all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me, and I think that I might be suffering from breast implant illness. Now, actually I've been going through it for probably close to 20 years, but the beginning of my healing started about a year and a half ago. So here I am leaving my appointment for talking to my doctor about my explant surgery. We discussed all the different factors, how long it would take, how much pain there would be. So this video is going to be about breast implant illness, and that's hashtag BII. So I have been experiencing like extreme fatigue for many years. So if anybody of you don't know what breast implant illness is, it is a series of symptoms that occur with women who have had breast implants. And it doesn't matter whether you have silicone or saline implants. This illness can affect either one, but the studies have found that those with textured implants can get a special type of cancer that is unique to those implants. Can possibly lead to lymphoma, a unique kind of lymphoma that is only with certain types of breast implants. The reason why you can become sick from breast implant illness is because the breast implants are made of silicone. So whether you have a saline implant or whether you have a silicone implant, the exterior is always made of the same material, and that is silicone. Unfortunately, breast implants, unbeknownst to myself and thousands of other women, and probably more than that, who are sick and don't know why they're sick. And I have gone to the doctor for diabetes and being overweight and getting nutritional counseling and everything you could imagine. I've had all the tests, and they always tell me, oh yeah, you're fine, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. But I know there's something wrong with me because I can't get out of bed. They are made, the silicone is made of many toxic poisons, neurotoxins, heavy metals, silicone. And silicone is made of many different crazy-ass chemicals that, given the opportunity, nobody would put those into your system. And I'm going to put up a list of all these toxins that silicone implants are made out of, and that's the exterior of the implant. Now, I got saline implants a long time ago, over 20 years ago, and I never had any problems with them. I didn't have any of the traditional problems that people complain. You know, mine were fine. I looked great with them, and there was no reason for me to do anything with them. And when I do get out of bed, I have to force myself to do things. I have to force myself to clean my house. I have to force myself to go to work. I have to force myself to take my dog for a walk. I have to force myself to go out with friends. I'm just completely exhausted. Except for the fact that I was gravely ill. I was gravely ill, and I was sick every single day. I was getting progressively worse. I was shaking. I still do shake. I was fatigued. I could barely get through the day. And on the weekend, it would take me 2 days in bed to recover to get enough energy to like do simple things like clean my house and, you know, do my dishes and vacuum and do laundry. I was so sick. I spent a lot of years going to the doctor, and I thought I had diabetes. I thought I had Lyme's disease. I thought I had chronic fatigue syndrome. I thought I had hormone imbalance, which I probably had that caused from the chemicals. But nobody could find anything wrong with me. I had a battery of tests over the years, and they always came out normal. And still I was getting more and more sick. And I thought it was me. I thought it was something that I was doing wrong. I thought that I was trying to fix myself. I was, you know, eating better, eating organic, trying to go vegan, taking vitamins, taking supplements, taking herbs, doing everything in my power that I could, exercising, trying to get out and go for walks, meditate and do spiritual practice all the things that they say will help us heal. And unfortunately, I just kept getting more and more and more and more and more sick, to the point of where I literally felt like I was dying, and I believe I was dying. I was that sick. So then one day I was laying on my couch like I had been doing for years, and you know, I was alone. My relationship faded away because I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't healthy. I lost my joy for life. I still did my best every day to get up and be positive and do the right thing and keep after it. But there was something wrong with me. And so it just kept going on until one day I was cruising YouTube and I fell upon this thing called breast implant illness. And I began to watch every single video I could find about breast implant illness. And the light just went off in my head, and I realized this is what's making me sick. This is it. This is what's making me sick. And it wasn't any doctor that told me. It wasn't, any professional that told me. It was me. I knew in my heart that that's why I was sick. And so there my journey began to my personal health. So this is the reasoning. There's FDA warnings about it. And so I have made my decision that I'm going to have my implants removed. From that point, I went to my doctor and to a cosmetic surgeon. And there's a certain type of surgery that you have to get when you have breast implant illness, and it's called an en bloc explant. An en bloc explant. And that's what I went to go get, an en bloc explant. Breast implants, which were saline, had adhered to my chest tissue. They had merged with my chest tissue, and there was a very, very thin layer between my rib cage and the tissue. And so he was able to take out as much as possible. But many of the symptoms that I've heard other people talk about are symptoms that I also have. For example, exhaustion, blurred vision, dizziness, upset stomach, trouble breathing. I have terrible trouble breathing to the point. Oh yeah, forgetfulness is another one of the symptoms. I immediately after surgery, I felt a million times better. I mean, immediately, like literally in the recovery room, I felt so much better. I had more energy. I just felt different. Like whatever was in those implants was definitely poisoning my body. And they call it the heal is real, and it's true. The heal is real. My hope is that by having this procedure, that I will feel better, that I will be able to live a longer and productive life, be there for my kids, and be there in all the ways that I need to be there in my life. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm 100% better, because I'm not 100% better. When you spend 20 years with toxins flowing around, heavy metals, poisons flowing around in your body, you don't get over that overnight. It takes time, and it takes time to bring your body back to its normal state. And that's what I have been working on, is to bring my body back to its pre-implant state. I don't regret at all having my implants removed. Actually, I still, because I've gained weight, I still have quite a bit, much more than I had when I got them put in. And I got them put in because after I had 2 children, I didn't feel, I felt uncomfortable and self-conscious about my body. And that's why I got them. I don't regret any bit of time to get these out. I do regret all the time I lost. Years and years and years I lost of my quality of life. And it was so gradual. It didn't just happen overnight. All of a sudden I felt like shit. It happened gradually, year after year after year after year, until it got to the point that there was hardly any of me left. And I'm 59 right now, so that I was 57 when I had them removed. These toxins in your body, they're destroying your energy, they're taking your joy, and you have no idea why. What I believe is that there's a lot of women out there that have chronic fatigue, and it's because of breast implants. And no doctor told me this. No doctor told me that I was gonna get sick. Nobody ever told me that these were gonna destroy my life, make me sick, and that nobody could help me get better. Nobody could diagnose me except for me. I'm putting this message out there because I think it's so critically important that women learn about what's going on, and that we look at the deeper topic of women and their bodies. Women talk so much about how men aren't going to have any say over their body, but yet go by some standard that was set by men. And this procedure, young girls that are graduating from high school are getting this procedure. And so, not only are they poison, but we are adhering to a standard about our bodies that, and as I said, get the message out to other women who might be experiencing this, or even men that have had breast implants, who are transitioning and have had that done. This is a topic for them as well. And if your significant other is not supporting you in what you're doing and what you choose to do, then maybe you need to rethink that relationship, because if somebody really loves you, they're going to be 100% supportive of your health. So anyways, if you have any comments, put them down below. if you want to know more about breast implant illness, there's a Facebook page, which I am part, I have joined that page, but I don't really hang out on Facebook. That's not my gig because of the privacy issues and selling the data and that kind of thing. But it is good types of forums, and there's a Facebook page that can teach you about this. And there's more and more women on YouTube who are telling their stories. And if you know somebody who has just unexplained illness, or if you have it, this may be your problem. Share my video with your friends. Tell them about it. We need to get the word out. So I want to say thank you for watching my channel, and I'll see you next time.